Hi everyone. How are y'all doing? Those of you who can hear me anyway. We've got about 20 seconds left on our ad break and then we'll pull y'all in and get started on things. Ooh, Sword, you and Luna have an event tonight. I'm sure that'll be very exciting. Alright. And ads should be all done now, so let's pull y'all in. No, how dare. Okay. Oh, okay, there we are. Hi everyone. Hello. Let me say hi to everybody who's here. Hi Scuba. Hi Derpy. Hi Alex. Hi Cosmic. Hi. Hi Rain. It is in fact data clock. I hope any of you who are on good terms with your fathers, I hope you have told them how much you love them. And those of you who are fathers, I hope you had a wonderful Father's Day or are having a wonderful Father's Day. Cosmic, no ads. That's too bad. Imagine not being subbed to your talker. Pretty cringe, right? I'm just kidding. I love you, Cosmic. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Sunday. Hi, Sword. Oh, hi, WWE fan. Maybe, I was gonna say I could just call you Fan, but we have another fan, so maybe I just call you W. Wait, you're streaming on the day Ryan is streaming? Yeah, we usually both stream on Sundays. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't need to yell. What the heck? Oh, Ryan just finished an hour ago? I never remember when he ends. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Oh, you went to a festival yesterday, Alex? What kind of a festival was it? My brother went to a Ren fair yesterday, and he really enjoyed it. Hi, Papa Wolfie. Perfect timing. Just got back home from visiting your aunt's farm. Welcome back. Did you have a lot of fun? Your father's in Chicago. Oh, that sucks. Having to work on Father's Day. Well, I mean, I guess it shows how much he really cares about providing for you guys. Send them to Rain. Yeah, if you want to donate your dad to the Eldritch Dad Kissing Van, just send him Rain's way. Good day or bad day? My day has been pretty good. I spent quite a bit of time chilling in VR. Why does it keep making my eyes look over there? It's kind of bugging me. But I hope it has been good for all of you too. Oh, Plumpy. Thank you so much. I hope you're alright with me calling you Plumpy. It's kind of cute. Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate them. And just a reminder for all of you. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the fishing. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Derpy. But just a reminder, all of the bit and gifted sub revenue is going towards thanking our mods this month. Everything we make this month is going to be split between Derpy and Nate to thank them for all the hard work they do. Okay. Got that. Okay. Fishing should be good now. Sorry about that, everyone. Join the mute. Hey, no protesting. Hey, Cosmic, get those protest signs out of here. We don't want no mute unions round here. Do you like pineapple pizza? I've honestly never tried it. It's something that I'm willing to try, but I'm not willing to spend money to try it. Like, if someone offered me a slice that they already had, I would try it. But yeah, I don't know if I like it or not, so I can't completely judge it. Cosmic, you want your points back? Yeah, Derpy and Nate will take care of that. That's their department. Thank you, Derpy and Nate. Today's event is for a place Luna has only danced once so far. Oh, that's very cool. You'll refund it when you're on the computer? Nate might be able to do it sooner. I don't think I've seen him in chat yet, though. So yeah, it might take a while. You accept dads in PDF and DDCX format? So you're okay with, like, just kissing pictures of dads, I guess? You only have ones in EPUB format, Donzi. Hi, Donzi. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mwah. Plumpy is fine. Aw, thank you. It sounds so cute. Like, most of the time I've just called you, like, Verplumpy in my head, but Plumpy came out and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's cute. What about .zip? What's this creepypasta about? So this is a longer one, and Rain in chat can give a better summary than I can because they're the author. But it's essentially about this cop who comes to a smaller town and finds some weird occurrences surrounding the disappearance of a girl who's not actually missing. There's evidence that she's still on a trip in Paris, but things happen. There's been like a weird ritual, some mysterious deaths, and that kind of brings us, we're in the middle. We're just starting chapter 6 today, and I think there's 10 chapters. So feel free to ask questions to catch up if you want to listen to the story. You can also read it on your own on the Creepypasta wiki. It's called Candle Wax. But yeah, hopefully you'll like it. We've really been enjoying it. I just keep getting distracted. It's been a very long one, and I love talking to you guys, so it's been a bit of an issue. Oh my gosh. Hi, Beans. How are you doing? Yeah, fish gets spammed a lot, Beans. That's why we have the Fishpocalypse emotes. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, Sword. Beans is one of the old ones. Okay, you're right, guys. I'll accept all formats. Kind of figured you would, Rain. Hi, Jeff. Still just sitting. Oh, already refund. Perfect. Thank you, Derpy. This is why we have Mod Appreciation Month. You do so much for this stream. Thank you. Yeah, so Sword, that bean emote that Derpy and Alex posted, that was made for Beans. Oh no, Donzi, you're good, just committing tons of arson. Don't do that. Oh, perfect. Rain. Alright, let's get into character for this previously on. Last time on Candle Wax. Hark! Oh wait, no, we gotta do the radio voice. Hark! Things are heating up with the detectives Cole and Gray. A search party in the woods. An officer attacked. And Daria Cole comes face to face with the eyeless and emaciated form of Harmony Lavoie. Yet, both Harmony and the officer had a peculiar reaction to looking at Daria. Whatever could the explanation be? Gray finds... Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Sorry, my screen is being rude. Gray finds Cole weary and bruised after her ghastly encounter, and they set about to exit these wretched woods. Will they find a break on the case? Will there be a reason for Daria's bizarre nightmares? Will she find Harmony's deleted video? Will there be gooning? Find out now as we continue on another thrilling episode of Candle Wax. Will you ask questions about this? Oh, well, do you mean will we answer questions? Yeah, you can ask questions during the stream, and Rain should be able to answer anything you need if I don't. I'm doing good, Beans. You may be old, but you're not an expired can of beans yet. I hope you never are, and even when you are an expired can of beans, we'll keep you around. That sounds kind of morbid, though. That sounds like we're keeping you after you die. We won't do that. We'll give you a proper burial or whatever you want. Derpy. Anyway, yeah, the farm was nice. Got to see baby cows and piglets. Aww. Went to a community pig roasting thing. So you saw the baby pigs and then what's ultimately gonna happen to them. Poor pigs. Got a t-shirt, had a nighttime Ooh, I want to see a picture of your t-shirt, Derpy. Oh, Alex, you just got home from visiting your dad for a week? That's awesome. Was it for Father's Day or just because? If the dancers with the Sirai avatars show up, tonight is going to be even more interesting. Yeah, I bet. Nice radio voice, Astral. I try. I wasn't at 100% on it, I feel like, though, but I like it. I like doing the radio voices. They're a lot of fun. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Your visits get shorter every time, unfortunately. That is life. Got exams to prep for. Sleep would also be preferable. Yeah, sleep would definitely be preferable. So good night, everyone. Yeah, good night. Thank you for popping in, Beans. I'm always happy if you even just stop in to say hi and immediately leave. It's always good to see you, Beans. And that goes for all of you, too. Even if you just stay for a little bit, I love it when you guys check in with us. We'll turn your corpse/empty shell into a planter to hold a bean. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Alex wasn't entirely for Father's Day, but was one of the reasons. That's awesome. Hi, Maro. It's good to see you. Yeah, it has been a long time. I felt kind of bad because on the stream I canceled for Wednesday, I saw you reacted to that. I think it was that one that you reacted to, and I was like, darn it, they would have been there. Ever ate Indian food? You like curry? Indian food is pretty good. I want to try more of it, though. I don't have that much experience with it. Alright, let me get another quick drink. Ooh, FNAF made a new game? That's awesome. I haven't played any of them. A couple people have told me that I should do it on stream, and I'm kind of thinking that our next subathon we do, maybe that can be a sub goal to do a VR FNAF game. Mauro, yeah, that was you. Need to tell you so many. Oh, have you been busy, Mauro? You know, you can always pop into the Discord and keep in touch there too. But yeah, I hope everything has been going well, Mauro. Do you like fan art? Like of me or Five Nights at Freddy's? I like fan art in general. I love seeing people like show their love for franchises and stuff that they enjoy. Like regardless of the quality of the art, like it can be amazing or it can be just like, you know, little doodles, but I think it's fun to see people expressing their creativity to show their love. But yeah, short answer, I like fan art. When you play FNAF 3 and inevitably bear it in like half an hour, you'll rub it in right. Okay, Derpy, do you really think I'm gonna finish any game in record time? I am gonna take so long to play whatever game I play. That's just how I roll. But we've got a story to read, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, it's hurricane season. Rip to the... Oh, yeah, if there's a... I don't keep up very well, but if there's a hurricane going on, I hope y'all are staying safe. Oh, was Florida hit by one? Yeah, I hope you and yours are all safe. Oh, you don't know. You're just assuming. Okay. Nonetheless, the sentiment stands. I hope you're all staying safe. All right. Chapter 6. The Man in the Hat. Gray propped my arm over his neck to hold me straight as we walked back through the trees. My consciousness slipped a few more times, but my body continued to move on autopilot despite it. After a few minutes, my strength returned enough for me to be able to walk unaided. I wanted to run to get out of this place as quickly as possible, but that wasn't an option. Fortunately for us, our path out of the woods was relatively straightforward. We didn't get lost, and there were no more ghastly interruptions. We made it out in about 45 minutes. We reached our respective cars and began to split off. This day finally seemed to be over. "Hold on, Cole," Gray said, breaking the long silence. "I can't let you drive like this." "I'm okay, seriously," I answered. "Nah, you're not. Get in the car." I'm not just gonna leave my car here, Gray. Your eye is nearly fucking swollen shut, and you look like hell. Come on, we'll come back for it. There's somewhere we gotta go anyway," he said, demanding. Fine, I relented. We drove down the dark country road. I still fought the urge to pass out. Gray was probably right about being in no state to drive. He took a few calls. It was difficult to focus on what he was saying, but a few of them seemed to be letting people know that he found me. After about half an hour's drive, we pulled up to a somewhat meager local pizza joint. The name 914 Pizza laid out inelegantly on a sign at the top. "What are we doing here?" I asked as we stepped out of the car and strolled up to the front. Gray didn't answer, just ushered me inside. "Yo, why are the floors so fucking filthy up in here?" Gray yelled out into the nearly empty restaurant, louder than my head could handle. "Where you at, boy?" Out from the kitchen stepped a pale, thin man, wearing with a long, dirty, blonde mess of hair and a beard. That sounds like Ryan. Well, holy shit, The man... Wait, no. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in Ryan's voice as best it... I can't do a Ryan voice. We'll try to get the inflection and stuff at least. Well, holy shit, the man called out, practically hopping the counter to get to us. A broad smile plastered over his face. Let me grab the mop for you, old man. Yeah, I can't do it. I just can't do a Ryan voice. We need to have him, like, guest star for this. Let me grab the mop for you, old man. Get to work. The two exchanged a firm handshake and a quick hug. It seemed like it had been a while. Then the man turned to me and offered a far more formal handshake. Benji, nice to meet you. Daria, I responded with a smile, accepting the handshake, looking at him beyond his general dishevelment. His eyes were extremely kind and disarming. Ooh, that looks like it hurts. God damn, he remarked, gesturing to my eye. It's seen better, I said, not noticing my own pun at first. She's my new partner. Gray jumped in. He didn't say rookie this time. Shit, Benji exclaimed, then muttered, I'm so sorry, in mocked concern. I snickered and gave my eyebrows a subtle raise, as if to say, you have no idea. Oh, knock it off and grab us a slice, will ya? Gray reprimanded. Yes, detective, Benji answered with a dramatic salute before walking off. Gray and I sat in a corner booth. So, you come here often, then, I deduced. You could say that, Gray answered. Why did you bring me here? 'Cause neither of us have eaten all day and I'm fucking starving. And because earlier you asked why I came here from New York. You came here for the pizza? I questioned. Nah, I brought the pizza here. This is my place. You're kidding. You own the restaurant? Well, I used to. Now it's Benji's. He's my protege. But for a long time, yeah. Used to run it with my man Obi. We had a place back in Yonkers before that. I'm so confused. He got me off the streets. Obi did. It was a mess. I was in all kinds of shit. 17 years old, homeless, living in the dump, high off my ass. Obi ran a pizza joint in the city. One night I sneak in to rob the place after hours. But Obi, he was still there. He catches me. Could have sent me to jail. Hell, many folks down there would have killed me. Instead, he gave me a job. I mopped the floors and I took out the trash. He let me stay in a room upstairs. I got food, I got money, and he said as long as I got clean, I had a place with him. So I did. Never touched another needle. Good man, Obi. The best. So anyways, a few years pass. He teaches me how to cook. He shows me all the recipes. It becomes like our thing. One day, he says he wants to move to Nova Scotia because he's got family here. So I say, let's go, Pops. And off we go. Open up shop, call it 914 for Yonkers. Bringing a little New York to Canada. It was a hit. That's... Wow, I love it. How does becoming a detective fit into that? Well, Gray began to explain, but his cheery disposition faded. It's funny. I lived in the city all those years. I seen a lot of bad people. But it wasn't until I got out here that I saw real evil. There was a serial killer. in this town. 15, 20 years ago now. Bad man. Like, you wouldn't believe. One night, Obi was being Obi, trying to help a kid, and Gray stopped for a moment and clicked his tongue before continuing. After that, the restaurant just wasn't the same. And I wanted something different. I wanted to do what he did for me. And what he died doing. Just help out, you know? 'Cause I shouldn't be alive. I'm alive 'cause of him. So I gotta do right by him. That's it. There wasn't much else to say after that. Initially, I was mad that he brought me here under the somewhat false pretense that it would be important. But it was important in its own way. I was glad that he shared his story with me, and to be completely honest, the pizza was unbelievable. Gray dropped me off at my place, and I wobbled my way inside, ready to crash hard on my bed. But first, I wanted to see the damage. I moved to the bathroom mirror to take a look at myself. It was a bit rough. My eye was completely purple and shut by this point. There were a few scrapes and bruises, nothing dire, but I doubted I'd be able to take another selfie for the next little while. Alright, let's take a quick pause. We're going to catch up on chat a little bit because I see you guys were a little chatty and it's been a while since I checked in on you. I'm sorry, I try to balance things really well for you guys. Oh, Mauro. Oh, haven't seen Spooky here in a while? To be fair, Alex, it has been a little bit since our last stream. Almost a week, actually. Last Monday. Last Monday was the last stream, not accounting for D&D. But yeah, we haven't seen Spooky here yet. Hopefully they join. Mauro, you were in a mental hospital for 24 days because of your depression, and you were very sad and very bad. You ate at any time and slept at any time. You were careless. You let your mustache grow, your beard. You were a terrible case of depression. I'm sorry, Mauro. I hope you got the help you needed in the hospital. Like, it takes a lot of courage to try and grow from that. Like, I know how it is with depression myself. I've suffered from it as well, mostly in relation to my dysphoria, my gender dysphoria. Mauro, but now you're very good. You're not depressed or even sad, but you're very oh my gosh, Mauro, that's amazing. That's a huge turnaround. Just remember, and this goes for all of you as well, just remember that mental illnesses, even when we come out on top of them and have them under control, sometimes we still struggle with them, and that's okay. Like, if you find yourself slipping a bit, don't let that put you into despair. You know, sometimes you gotta ride through those depressive waves a little bit, and know that it'll get better. But I hope you're on, like, medication or going to see a therapist that you trust, doing something that's continuing to help you grow, Mauro. I'm glad to see you again, and I'm glad that you have a good update, even if you've been having a rough time. Hi, Arya. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Sword. Gonna be getting your state ID finally made this Monday after your dentist appointment. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you, Sword. Congratulations. Mauro, Derpy, you're a very good person. You don't delete my message. You read and understand. Oh yeah, we wouldn't delete a message like that unless there was like some really inappropriate stuff. Like, you know, trauma dumping is definitely a thing. Like, we don't want to completely overwhelm a stream with negativity and stuff, but we're a community and we like to help each other, you know? So I genuinely care about all of you. I know that's something that like a streamer would say, like, you know, we're streamers, we're personalities, we want you to connect with us. Like, that's kind of just how it goes. But I've said it to you guys so many times, that genuinely is one of the reasons I enjoy streaming so much. Is I like to connect with you. I want to. So I like to get these updates. And if you're struggling with something, I like being able to be like, even if I can't, you know, do much for you, I like to let you guys know that, you know, you've got people in your corner. You've got people rooting for you. And yeah, I'm glad you guys trust me enough to share some of that stuff that goes on in your lives with not just me, but the community as a whole. Like, all of you guys here in chat, like, you're all so sweet and help each other out. Let me get another drink of water real quick. Oh, tequila, perfect. You gotta hydrate there. Thank you so much. And Alex with the breathe. I will also, tequila, I will give you a quick hug here after the hydrate. I'm sorry about that slurpage. I'm so bad at drinking water, you guys. Hi Tequila, how are you doing? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I hope you had a wonderful Father's Day, Tequila. 'Cause I think you're ahead of us. So it's tomorrow for you. Oh, perfect. I almost forgot the breathe. Thank you, Alex. All right, let's take a couple deep breaths, everyone. I know I forget to breathe sometimes, so you guys maybe do too. Very good. Thank you, Alex. WWE. This guy works at 7-Eleven. He has to work there every day. I feel bad because he's poor. Which guy? Which guy has to work there, W? Hi, buddy. It's good to see you. Oh, hey, it's Stellar Grasshopper. You dork. Hi, Pyro. It's good to see you again. Oh, last time you were talking about trains with Jenny Duke, and they really enjoyed having that conversation with you. They actually wanted to like talk with you more if you were up for it. Hi, Raven. It's good to see you too. All right. Posture check. Perfect. Back straight, shoulders back, boobs out. Everyone, have your perfect posture. Just because you're sitting doesn't mean you can slouch. Ooh, Raven, you have camp tomorrow, so you won't be on during that week. You also have popcorn. Very nice. What kind of popcorn is it? Just like salted or buttered? Kettle corn and caramel corn. I love. Also, what kind of camp are you going to? Is it, I think we might have talked about it before. I remember you mentioning camp, but is it just like a regular summer camp, or is there a particular theme for it? Sword, you took meds for your depression? Yeah, I take anxiety meds, but they're anxiety meds that kind of double for depression. Pyro, you're on Raw Dog and Live. Come whatever may. I like your spirit, Pyro. Only took the entire year of, but oh yeah. Meds aren't for everyone, but medication can definitely help you out, even if it's just a small dose, like to help take the edge off so you can make the changes in your life you need. Because a lot of times, making those life-changing habit change sounds weird. Starting those habits that can be life-changing, like you just need that little push to get you there. And once you have those routines down, it can be easier to maintain without the medication. Not for everyone, but sometimes it's an option for people. Chat hug? Of course, Raven will give you a chat hug and some head pats. Oh, I forgot to give the text for the head pats. I changed the head pats so that instead of having 3 different head pats for talker, mute, and chat, it's just all consolidated as one. But I do need to remember to go back and have a little text box for you guys to say who you want the head pats to go to. But we'll just give y'all some head pats because you're the only ones I can head pat right now. You are the only ones here, and I love you all so much. I guess we're doing the chat hug also. We're doing it together. Yeah. Maro, you tell your cousin you needed professional help when he tells me how help are in a mental hospital. Said no matter what, I needed to end this depression. Don't care. Yeah, that's usually how we end up changing. The discomfort of our current predicament has to be stronger than our fear of change. That's why it took me so long. I wasn't uncomfortable enough. I mean, I was very uncomfortable with my situation, but I was very afraid of change. So it took me a very long time for that discomfort to raise above my fear of change. Maro, that's why you're still here. How no trust you. You're the sweetest mommy in all of... Aw, Maro, thank you. I am sure there are plenty of sweeter, smarter, more competent people on Twitch, but I try my best to make sure y'all know you have a place here. W, have you ever had to help someone when they are poor? Do you mean financially, W? Or... because I have helped people emotionally, but I haven't been... Oh, you're talking about this 7-Eleven person. Is he a friend of yours? This man is 29 years old. I don't know if I can answer that. Like, I've helped people. I've tried to donate to charities and stuff too when I've been able to. I haven't, like, whenever I got my tax returns, for a lot of years, I would take my state return and put all of that back into various charities. I haven't done that for the past couple years, though, and I feel kind of bad about it, because I like to give back, but I've kind of needed that money, so I haven't donated it. Another chat hug and another breathe. Hi, Admiral. Thank you for the breathe. Let's do the chat hug real quick. And we'll get back to this story real soon. I just want to catch up on chat, you guys. All right, let's do a quick breath. Pyro, you brat, you made me yawn. I read your message right when I was doing the breathing and I couldn't help it. I just had to yawn. Maro, we need love to love each other, and yeah, exactly. We're all community. We're all brought here by a common respect for each other, a common enjoyment for, maybe it's VR chat, maybe it's horror, maybe it's just nice people. Maybe we have nothing in common except for that, we just want to have nice company. Kettle corn is the best. Oh my gosh, how far behind am I? Yeah, kettle corn is awesome. Raven, extra butter from the microwave, and ooh, I've never tried ranch seasoning on popcorn. That sounds like it could be good. Aw, Ross, thank you.
Astral 395 happy.
Thank you for the sub, Ross. I really appreciate it. Also, it's good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. I'm a little behind in chat, so if you've said anything, I'm so sorry I haven't gotten to it yet. But Pyro, you taught yourself to yawn on command purely for evil purposes. That is very evil. Just a regular summer camp, Raven. I went to a day camp a few times when I was younger, because I was in the Boy Scouts or the Cub Scouts rather. You're in the Cub Scouts and then you get to the Boy Scouts. But yeah, I was in the Scouts when I was younger, and they had a summer camp, a day camp every year. Okay, it's maid time, Derpy. Sounds good. I think I need to change which avatar I am. Okay. Oh, and we're already in it. Perfect. All right, maid story time for you all. Gonna be honest with you, I really do love wearing the maid outfit. It's a lot of fun. The trick is to take intentionally shallow breaths. It'll trigger the yawn. Interesting. I might have to try that. I feel like I've been able to initiate a yawn myself before, Pyro. Oh no, Pyro, are you okay? Was it just a sprain? I hope you didn't hurt yourself. I mean, you got the wrap on, so you hurt yourself bad enough, but I hope it's nothing too serious that you need to go to a doctor for. Hi, Montana. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? All right, hydrate, posture check, and breathe. Perfect. Let's do the hydrate first. Then we'll do a posture check, and then we'll do breathe. Maura, you can always do better. That's your best friend. Tell me when you were sad. We can always do better. We are never perfect, but if you're happy with where you're at, you don't need to push yourself to do things just for the sake of being what someone else considers better. That is, of course, assuming you're not hurting other people with your current way of life. You're taking your kid mutton bust. Ooh, that's Mutton busting is where you ride the sheep, right, Pyro? Or where the kids ride the sheep, I mean. That's awesome. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Do you like cheese on burgers? I do like cheese on burgers. I love cheeseburgers. They're so good. You've been basically mute since mid-last... Oh, like IRL Montana? Did you do something to your voice? If that's the case, I hope you're okay. Originally came here for the ASMR and stayed for the community. Aw, Alex, and we haven't done as much ASMR lately. You know, I'll give you guys these face traces while I talk to you and stuff. But yeah, we haven't had a proper ASMR stream for a while because I did kind of want to move away from it. Rainmaker. Love the maid outfit. It's no Scotch Callahan, but it's great. I know. I want to get some more outfits for both this one and for Scotch. Miss Montana, not the greatest due to throat still hurting. Can't speak. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, just an infection. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Montana. It sucks when you've got a sore throat. Pyro, nah, just tweaked it a bit. Mentally miscount. Oh, I've done that before. You like this channel for commentary of things? Oh, yeah, I've got opinions on things, and I try not to be too pushy about them. Montana can't go higher like you usually would, and it has been. Oh my gosh. Believe me, I know. Like, I don't know. I always kind of have issues with my voice. Like, I know people say they like it and stuff, but it's very inconsistent. But yeah, I totally get the sore throat, not being able to raise your voice thing. It sucks so much. You were expecting one extra step on the... Oh no, Pyro. Well, I'm glad you didn't hurt yourself worse than you did, Pyro. You came here from death scrolling and stayed for the friendship. I was actually, Sword, do you remember, where you first... Like, what I was doing when you first found me? Because I was trying to think about it the other day, and I couldn't remember which stream I first met you in. Oh, that's what mutton busting means? I was thinking it was like seal clubbing. Oh no, we do not support seal clubbing here. Pyro, you did some rodeo stuff when you were younger. Maybe saddle bronc? Is that like riding the bronco with a saddle? Because I imagine there's a distinction between having a saddle and riding the bronco's bareback. Okay, yeah. I'm not very close to all that stuff, but, you know, being in Colorado, like, that stuff is around. And so I've definitely, like, seen some of it. Ryan played Poppy Playtime. He was not cooked. I need to play more Poppy Playtime. I've only played the first one, and I really did enjoy it. I want to play more. No, you don't remember, Sword? Darn it, I was really curious. I want to know where you came into the stream. We do have to club penguins early game in Arc. Oh, poor penguins. Are they evil penguins? Montana, it's slowly getting better, but you cannot really produce sound in the higher pitch ranges right now. You're worried that it might not be... Oh no, you think it's that bad that it has done permanent damage? I really hope not. I hope it heals up for you, Montana. In the meantime, just take as good care of it as you can. You know, drink some things to soothe your throat and don't push it too much. The saddle doesn't really make it... Oh, Really? Okay. I always kind of assumed it did pyro. Sword, very passive, and they're wait. Oh, no, you... Sword. You killed the penguins. And not just the men, but the women. And the children. You see them as animals. You slaughtered them like animals. You hate them. That was my Anakin moment for the day. I hope you all enjoyed it. Rain, you came here for the vanity and stayed for the tats. I love that. Cause yeah, you did find me on YouTube first, right, Rain? I think I remember getting your comment on one of the YouTube videos where I narrated your story and then you came to stream. Montana, you put a lot of effort into your voice. You don't want to lose the big part of it just because you go. Yeah, no, that would suck so much. I hope it doesn't come to that either, because it is hard to get your voice into a place you like. I totally get that. I still feel like I want to do some practice myself to try and find a voice I like even better, or at least make it more consistent. Oh, was it Black Eyed Susan? That does sound kind of right, Rain. W, which pizza do you like in general? I am a big pepperoni fan. Like, I know it's basic, but it's good. A basic pepperoni pizza is amazing. I like some other ones too. Like, I can enjoy a good margarita pizza. I like some white pizzas. Like, chicken and bacon pizzas are delicious. I'm not that into sausage pizzas though. I used to love sausage, but I kind of got burnt out on sausage, to be honest. Pyro. It does if you keep your feet in the stirrups, but then you lose points and aren't getting a buff. Okay, that makes sense. At least, as much as I understand it. It's over in Anakin. I have the high ground. You'll never reach me when I'm this high in the air. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know if you get... I don't remember which chat it was in. It might have been Durz's Discord or Cosmic's Discord. But, like, Toast basically called me Darth Vader. And like said instead of it was established, like, instead of slaying younglings, I might have been slaying mutes and stuff. So maybe I have to embrace the Anakin in me. You'll destroy a barbecue chicken pizza all day, every day. Barbecue chicken pizzas are pretty good. Oh, Jedi Annalie. Speaking of Anakin, here's a Jedi. That is pretty funny timing that I was just doing that. Had you been lurking for a while and you just had to come out of hiding when I did the Anakin reference? Ooh, tequila came out for pizza. Aw, that's so cute. Well, I'm glad you're here, Jedi. Do you prefer Jedi or Anna? Or Lee, for that matter? With that, though, I'm finally caught up on chat, so we can get back to the actual story. Posture check is out of stock. I put in... Anna is fine too? Okay, I'll try to call you Anna then. Yeah, I put on... You all might be surprised that after Nate's little discovery of the lack of cooldowns and stuff, I did put some cooldowns and stock limitations on some of the rewards. Or the redeems, I mean. I just hydrated, Admiral. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's another hydrated. All right, breathe and posture check. Sounds good. Pyro, you wonder if anybody's made a quesadilla taco. I would imagine someone has. I don't know if it's something I'd want, though. All right, let's do posture check first. Back straight, shoulders back, boobs out. We gotta tackle this story. High confidence. And with her boobs out, I guess. All right, and a breathe. Do you like indoor or outdoor? I'm generally an indoor cat, but I do. Yeah. Sword, you gotta get yourself under control. But you know, it's nice to go outside. You can't just spend all your time inside. But yeah, more so I'm an indoor cat. Oh, and head pats. Such a good little chat. Good chat. Oh my gosh, thank you, Anna. Yeah, you're getting sprayed, Sword. we need to keep a spray bottle emote around specifically for Sword. Not the anti-horny spray. It's not even necessarily anti-horny spray. We just gotta cool you off. Thank you for the hydrate, Pyro. Rain, you're trying to unlock Bonefish in Mario Kart, and it's giving you such great... Oh, you'll do it, Rain. I believe in you. Anna, your emotes are so cute. Well, I mean, not... You know, the emotes you're using, I mean. Ooh, actually... Nah. I was gonna say maybe we could, oh my gosh. Hey, that's one that we need. We need a hydrate emote. What's that bonking one? Oh, it's just a little hammer. These emotes are so cute. I haven't really watched much of Addie. I've popped into their stream a little bit. Should we get a water break? You should always get water breaks. Every time you're thirsty, you should get a water break. You guys are posting such cute emotes. Okay, we're gonna go back to the story. We at least gotta finish this chapter, you guys. Ooh, actually, we are an hour in, so let's go ahead and take our commercial break. We will not continue things until we get back. It'll be 3 minutes. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna refill my water. Gonna get everything situated. So you guys do the same. If you don't want to watch the ads, totally fine. Click off for 3 minutes. Come back if that's what you want. I don't blame you at all. I hate the ads myself, but if I'm gonna go on a bathroom break, might as well. All right, so let me put you guys on the astral train. I'll leave you with some ambient music. You guys can still fish while I'm gone. And I will get those ads set up and see you in 3 minutes. Alright, it looks like we are back. So, let me pull you guys back in. Oops, not that one. This one. Yeah, that's the right one. Professional streamer, by the way, you guys. I hope y'all had a wonderful break. I hope you got some water, got a snack, did whatever you needed to do. Rain promoting your book. Yeah, y'all should check out Rain's book. I'm definitely gonna try to buy it myself. I still need to buy the other one. I'll probably buy them both at the same time, honestly. But yeah, the cover is really cool for it. I like it a lot. Hi, Cosmic, you're still here. Got a section on Discord. Yeah, we do have the Discord section for promoting stuff. I think Rain actually got it posted in there. Nexus, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying this stream. Let's get back into our story because we need to at least finish one chapter. One chapter is our bare minimum, you guys. But I've kind of liked, I don't know, maybe you guys disagree, but I've kind of liked not focusing 100% on the story. I've kind of enjoyed doing just having the story as an excuse to hang out with you guys. Like, we get to hear some story, we keep it real casual, we stop in the middle to chat. Aw, Anna, thank you for the follow. Cosmic, you're never gonna catch yourself. I'm glad you're enjoying this stream, Anna. It's nice having you in there with your cute little emotes. Yeah, Cosmic, you are actually a pretty rare catch. I don't think you're as rare as I am, though. I think I'm the rarest. Yeah, you like casual vibes? It makes it a little different, because I know there's other narrators, and let's be honest, I'm never going to be as good as some narrators like, say, Steph. Like, some of them just have the amazing voices for it. I like to interact. That's my strength, I guess. So I wanna do these narrations, our way. Anyone can get you. You're like low-hanging fruit, easy to grab. Aww. Aria, what do you mean rare catch? For the, I'm glad you're here too still, Aria. I mean a rare catch for the fishing game. Maybe we can add you one day too, Aria. WWE. What is your inspiration for VR chat? I'm not sure if I know how to answer that one. Could you be a little more specific or maybe rephrase it? Like, what is my, what inspired me to stream in VR chat? Or what do you mean? Mauro, you're in your sheets with comfortable clothes, ready for history. If you're too scared, you're going to redeem the chat hug. Aw, you can have a chat hug anyway, even if you're not too scared. Anna, you need to VR chat more. You feel like getting in VR is it is definitely a hassle sometimes. It's easier when you can leave it out a bunch. If you have to tuck it away and stuff, it's a little more of a pain to pull everything out, plug things in if you need to. But yeah, I love getting in VR chat. And if you have full body, that's even more of a pain. But you should definitely go for it. Mitsu the Fox. Hey, do you know any dancing furries? I've seen some streaming. I don't think I know any personally. But if you look, I don't know where you are time zone wise, but if you look in the earlier American hours, I tend to see a lot more furry streamers streaming at that time. Your mobile data sucks so bad. Oh, I'm sorry, Mitsu. I hope you can find some dancing furries though. I know they're out there. I've seen them, but yeah, mostly I see like the Neckos and stuff who are dancing. A lot of mute dancers. When's the next Nyathon? So the Nyas are on pause right now. I have officially paused the Nya debt. I still have 88 hours left and I got burnt out on it. Sadly, you can't. Neckos are oh, but I'm a Necko. Look, I got. Okay, I need to be careful. I don't want to flash you guys, but I got a tail. Dang it! I can't get it, but it's there. See? I got a tail and ears. You don't need to see under the hat. Just believe that there's ears under there. Sorry, you just don't like Neckos because you had to deal with some that threaten you in VR. Oh, well, just remember that, like, those aren't everyone. I'm sorry you had to deal with some, sounds like pretty awful people in VR. Regardless of, like, what kind of avatars they're in, you know, sometimes we have to sift through some not so great people before we find the ones that we really jive with. It can be hard to find the right community for you. But if you keep at it, I'm sure you'll find people that you can connect with. Astral is really stretching it out with all these breaks and not doing it during Sunday. It's almost like, oh my god, it's not that I like it. You guys are so mean to me. Why do you bully me? Then we can have a chat hug if we're not too scared. Of course you can have chat hugs, you dork. 88 hours? Yeah, I've done like 46 or something, 48, I don't know. As a furry, you're terrified of anyone who isn't a furry. I mean, I don't think, oh, hi, Iro. If you're still here, I must have missed, where is it? I missed the check-in. Iro had it, oh, there it is. Hi, Iro. I'm sorry I missed your check-in. I saw it on my other screen, thankfully. Anna, you can dance in VR. You can do the VRC pretzel dance. That's a good one. I think we've all mastered that one at one time or another. But you call it walking out of your play space. Tomato, tomato. Mitsu, as a furry, you're terrified of anyone who isn't a furry. I don't think being a furry necessitates you being afraid. Like, I get it. There's some clashing. There's a lot of hatred towards furries, but I've met a lot of quote unquote normal people. We'll say non-furry avatar users who get along just fine with furries. Like, I've definitely had some good interactions with furries. I've had some bad interactions with them. Just like I've had with everyone else. I get it. You have your own things that, you work through, but never stop trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. W, you do like the narrator of the UK version of Thomas? Rest in peace. That's so random. He had a good voice. You missed this man. The creator of Thomas passed away this year too for the... Oh, I used to watch Thomas a lot when I was little. Back when, I think they call him Thomas the Train Engine now. When I was little, he was Thomas the Tank Engine. You don't know why dancing streamers are so... Oh, you must be looking at the wrong time, Mitsu, because I see a ton of dancing streamers. Like, that's kind of, that's like the meta, I think. Furries specifically, though. Yeah, I don't know what portion of furries. I think most furry streamers tend to be just chatting. Anna, as not a furry, you're scared of people who also aren't furries. Furries are fluffy and make comfy pillows on movie nights. This is true. Tequila, you're the cutest frog, Tequila. our little tequila frog. You've meowed so much that the other night I think you'd... Yeah, it happens every now and then on accident. Only in VR chat, though. I think I maybe did it... Did I do it once IRL? Maybe. But it's mostly, at least, just in VR chat. Also, how are you doing, Iro? I hope you're having a good day. W, Nickelodeon has really good shows. There's this website called 2000s TV. It's where you can watch clips of... Ooh, yeah, 2000s. Loved the 2000s. Aww. All those shy emotes. The Doomy one's really cute. Oh, and Crush. I don't know Crushin', I don't think. I've heard of Doomy, though. And of course I know Durs and my emote. Alright, we're caught up. Let's take a drink and continue with our story. We're gonna finish this chapter. Believe you me. Oh, Mr... What is this? Mr. IR here? I can't tell if that's an L or not. I'm not sure how to say it. Can't see the armpit? Oh my gosh, are you a lewd viewer? I'll show you my armpit though. You're gonna be disappointed though, it's not very interesting. Pokemon Red and Blue is good. I preferred blue myself. See? I got a sleeve, so it's kind of covered. Sorry. Alex, as a murderer of crows, I fear no one. Oh yeah, that's right, Alex. You're just the crows in a trench suit. I forgot about that. Okay, let's continue our story. W stream. It's definitely a stream. I don't know if it's a W stream. I'll take it though. All right, where were we? It has been a hot second since we left off to catch up on chat. Okay, yeah, I think we're just right here. We might have a little bit of overlap, but we'll see. Gray dropped me off at my place, and I wobbled my way inside, ready to crash hard on my bed. But first, I wanted to see the damage. I moved to the bathroom mirror to take a look at myself. It was a bit rough. My eye was completely purple and shut by this point. There were a few scrapes and bruises, nothing dire, but I doubted I'd be able to take another selfie for the next little while. One more thing was nagging at me as I looked at my face. Why was Donaldson afraid of me? Why did Harmony look at me like that? Aside from being battered, I looked otherwise like myself, I thought. Fairly unremarkable. I grabbed an ice pack and I hopped online to check things out. 8 new followers on my experimental account, along with 3 comments on my most recent selfie. First was a slur. Lovely, saw that coming. The second was 3 heart eye emojis, so I had that going for me. The third one said, "Whoa, I love your eyes. Are they really like that or is it photoshopped?" Oh, and just a reminder, for the people who are just tuning into this story, earlier in the story we found out that the main character is trans, so you can fill in the blank for what the slur might have been. I was confused. What was wrong with my eyes? I looked at the selfie I posted. The lighting was bad and it was hard to see much at first, until I looked closer. I turned my brightness all the way up and squinted at the screen. "What the fuck?" I said out loud in my dark room. I couldn't believe it. My eyes were 2 different colors. My right eye was greenish hazel, like it had always been, but my left eye was now blue. Very blue. Was it just a trick of the light? It had to be, I thought. But then another thought crept into my mind. I've seen blue eyes like that so many times these past few days. The image of Harmony's face, inches away from mine, was stuck in my head. Her left eye was gone, but her right eye was still the exact same blue. "No," I said dismissively. "It's not. It can't be. How could it be possible? What would that even mean?" I left that page and moved over to check my messages, and it all dropped from my mind once I saw that I finally got a response about the deleted video. "I got you, fam. All her videos and streams are archived here," the message read, along with a link to a channel on some bootleg YouTube clone. Unsettling, but in this case efficient. At first, I wasn't sure what to look for on this channel of hundreds, if not thousands, of videos. Texas Outlaw, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Fortunately, the uploads were all chronological, so all I had to do was cross-reference these uploads with her official uploads to find which ones don't add up. Maybe there was more than one deleted video. I found the one in the infamous red top, and then, to be thorough, I combed through the rest. I managed to find 2 more. I began with the earliest one, dated 3 years ago. Alright, let's go ahead and take another quick pause. We won't let chat get too out of control again. Alex, I do fear anyone who eats pineapple on pizza, though. Aw, don't worry about the pineapple pizza people. They're just enjoying themselves. They're eating the pizza the others don't want. Hi, Fortnite. How are you doing? Are you a friend of Tequila's? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anna, did that pizza have pineapple on it? Is that what you're doing to poor Alex? Hi, Texas. How's it hanging this evening? Going pretty good. We've been having a very fun stream, just hanging out with people, doing a little chatting, reading a story. It's a story that's been taking forever for us to read, but it's been fun. We just get distracted. So we try to get at least a chapter done each stream that we do this. Oh my gosh, Rain, you had pineapple pizza 10 minutes ago? What are the odds? W, you're so random sometimes. You do like Power Rangers? I loved Power Rangers when I was younger. My brother wasn't allowed to watch it though because he started like getting a little violent trying to do all the moves and stuff. Alex, what is wrong with you, Rain? Hey, we accept Rain and their interesting pizza taste. Okay, where was I? Here we are. Hello, my lovelies. Who's ready for some story time? She began, with her beaming smile as she sat in front of the camera on her small leather sofa. I got this comment from someone on an earlier video, and they were basically saying that they don't trust medication, meaning like mental health related medication. And they listed their reasons, and that's fair enough. But it got me thinking that maybe I should talk about my own stuff. Maybe just offer my own insight. If you're worried about medication and how it could affect you and things like that. To add on to that, all proceeds from this video will be going to mental health awareness charity, which I'll discuss more in a bit. But to start with my own experience, I'm actually on several medications right now, believe it or not. Initially, the video didn't seem to be related. I could see her deleting it due to the personal nature of the content. Maybe it hurt her brand, or maybe she just preferred to keep that side of her a secret. She talked about her experience with the antidepressants for a few minutes. I admitted I wasn't engaged in what she was saying. I always was. She had that way about her. Nothing about the girl in the video was the same as the girl in the woods. Not a single thing. The other main medication I'm on is for seizures, she explained. I used to, and sometimes still do, get really bad seizures and really bad migraines. The antidepressants actually help, also with the migraines to an extent, by the way. And this leads us to the funny story of the day, because I don't want this to be all serious. She took a swig of water and then searched for her story's starting point. You guys know I don't believe in, like, astrology or ghosts or God or premonitions or anything like that. I did have to go to Christian schools as a kid, but I hated it. So anyways, I'm not saying that what I'm about to say is any of that superstitious stuff. It's just funny. I don't remember when the first time it happened was, but it became a thing in my family and at school as a kid, where any time I would have a really bad migraine, something bad would happen. Like that day or the next day, an accident or something, someone getting injured, or a pet dying, grandparent, etc. I'm not saying it was funny at the time. God, that makes me sound like such an asshole. No, it was awful. But any time I'd be in class, I'd feel a migraine coming on and everyone would act all afraid and give me shit. Aww. Hi Durs, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Oh, 4 months. It's been a while. Hey, we kind of had our 4 months close together, actually. Your keyboard decided it didn't like you just trying to fix it. Oh. Alex to Rain. Fine, you get a pass because you're also eldritch in nature. You dorks. Let me get a quick drink real quick before we continue. Hi, Nexus. Oh, Pixar's making a new movie? Are you talking about, what is it, Elio or whatever? I'm really disappointed because that one looks like super generic. Oh, that shout out took a while to take effect, didn't it? Oh, they're making Zootopia 2? Wait, was Zootopia Pixar? I thought Zootopia was a regular Disney. I don't remember. Let me actually look real quick. Cause now I'm curious. Yeah, Zootopia's not Pixar. Zootopia's just Disney. Toy Story. They need to stop with the Toy Stories, honestly. I like Toy Story 1 is my favorite Pixar movie. And yeah, there's a bias because it was also the first one I ever saw. Like, I saw that in the theater when I was wee little cricket. They should call it Tootopia. Okay, Rain, I totally agree. Bye, Nexus. But Capsuni, thank you for the follow. I kind of like that name. It's kind of fun to say. Capsuni. I don't know if is it supposed to be more z or s? I like either one though. Hers is 1000% cute. I need to add the cute what's it called? Command. But I think Toy Story should be done. The only new Toy Story movie that I would like to see is a Woody prequel movie. And I'm not talking like a Woody movie in the same way they did a Lightyear movie. I'm talking like I want to see Woody as a young toy because he was a family toy passed down. I want to see him learning the ropes and becoming the Woody that we know as like a great leader for other toys. I think that would be a wonderful Toy Story movie. Hi, Cobeans. Hi, Shadow. How are you both doing? Come here, cute maid. You're such a dork. Here, you get a forehead kiss. Goofball. How are you doing today? I hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. What? You missed the ice cream trucks? We actually had a shaved ice truck come through our neighborhood just the other day. Shadow, you're good. Your birthday was 2 days. Oh, awesome. Happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I missed it, but I hope you had a good one. That's amazing. I love I don't know what I love. I love you guys. I love that. But yeah, let's continue with our story a little bit. Let's see, how much more do we have? Oh my gosh, what the heck? Chapter 6 just keeps going. Okay, we need... Oh my gosh, this chapter. We might have to do what I hate and stop in the middle of a chapter. Yeah, that's true. Sword, your birthday was yesterday. Oh, you're now 21? Did you do some drinking? I don't remember where you are. Are you in the States? Okay, we still have time. Let's see how far we can get with the chapter. But now I'm lost. I need to find my way back. Oh dear. I'm losing time, you guys. You didn't drink and you live in Texas. I don't drink myself, so like when I became 21, I was just kind of like, meh, okay. Oh no, where did I leave off? Thanks for finishing the command for me. Currently playing Helldivers with Dad. Aw, I hope you're having fun with your dad, Derpy. That's really sweet. I'm glad you get to play games with your dad. Half a chapter stream, let's go. I know we keep getting worse and worse. What the heck? Okay, here we are. I found where we left off. They literally started talking quietly and massaging my head and neck to try and get it to stop before it started. I'd be like, I'm sorry guys, it's happening. And they would get all dramatic. Even the teachers started getting in on it. It was wild. I got called Carrie sometimes. But yeah, these headaches sucked. It would be like a fireplace poker right behind my eye every time. There's Cosmic. Who caught Cosmic? It was Alex. Cosmic still needs to catch herself. Her cadence was so casual and friendly, but I couldn't help feeling unsettled. My mind could only draw connections. The fireplace poker behind the eye. That was exactly how I'd been feeling for the past few days. Her story about the headaches being some kind of harbinger of terrible things. Of course it was just a silly series of coincidences. But what if it wasn't? And what does it mean if those headaches never go away? I decided it was time to do some unpacking. This was all too much to keep in my head at once, and Gray was right about one thing. Physical paper does feel better. We had our own evidence board back at the office, but there were several things I couldn't reasonably put on there without my sanity being called into question. I hung my big corkboard on the wall and dug out my simple supplies. Pack of Sharpie, multiple packs of index cards, gargantuan tube of thumbtacks. I omitted getting a classic spool of red thread. It never seemed all that practical to me. Also, I bought the thumbtacks online and they ended up being a bit flat. Being the flat metal kind which you can't tie a thread around. So we do without. Dreams, left eye, missing goats, candle cane, headaches, fake videos. I wrote out the strangest pieces, vaguely on index cards and hung them up, hoping that maybe if I stared at them long enough, it would all make sense. But that didn't seem to be happening, at least not right now. So I moved on to the second deleted video. Hello, my lovelies. Who's ready for some story time? Harmony greeted once again. This video was from only 10 months ago, but the setup was largely the same. She began with some general life updates before coming forth with a question. Have you guys ever had a recurring nightmare? I shuddered at the question. Not until very recently. I just had this dream last night, and it reminded me of a nightmare I used to have as a kid, almost every night. And there was this... I knew exactly what she was about to say. I mouthed her words as she said them. Man in the hat. I paused the video and sat back in my chair. My breathing began to accelerate and my body physically shivered, but I talked myself down. No, it's a common nightmare. The Hat Man, lots of people talk about this phenomenon. It's nothing. I would have been paralyzed in my bed, and I'd see him coming out of the shadows towards me. He always held out this weird-looking fancy cup or chalice or goblet, I guess you could call it. It was gold, I think. My slim justification went up in smoke just like that. To deny it anymore would be ridiculous. It was the same dream, the same man, the same chalice. The more she spoke, the more I knew it had to be true. But it couldn't be. This was not how the real world works. This was not reality. Those words replayed over and over in my mind, like a desperate incantation, a hopeless cling to the skin of what I knew this world to be, as it spun me out of control. Not reality, not reality, not reality. One video left. The one she posted right before leaving on that fake trip, after the candle cane game. I shuddered at the thought of what this one would be. I pressed play. To her fans' credit, they were right about the red top. It was stunning on her. Her wardrobe, makeup, and overall production design undeniably got more refined and sophisticated over the years, but she was still her. For now. Hello, my lovelies. Today it is our monthly unboxing video. She beamed with excitement. As I always say, you all never have to send me anything. Seriously. But I appreciate every single one of you who sends things in. It means the world to me. And these days are my absolute favorite days of the month. So let's get into it. The first 5 boxes or so were relatively normal. Some plushies, a signed copy of her favorite game, a coloring set, things like that. Then she came to an unmarked box, rectangular, about a foot in length, and maybe 8 inches wide and thick. She apologized for not being able to credit the gifter, and then began to open it. She went through several expressions as she looked inside, settling on happy but curious. Let me grab a drink real quick, you guys. I actually used to have a reoccurring dream myself when I was little. It would happen every Halloween, or not every Halloween, the evening before Halloween. So, in my reoccurring dream, like I would be, excuse me, I would be like walking down my grandparents' street, and I would be trick-or-treating, and it would be all normal, but then like kind of out of nowhere, like I would just realize there was no one around. Like there definitely were people around when the dream started, but at some point they all just kind of vanished. I didn't notice the exact moment they vanished. It was just one of those things. You look up and they're all gone. So yeah, I'm just like in that empty street, and then all the houses are just on fire, and like not just like burning inside, like just engulfed, like they are inside these massive flames, and all except my grandparents' house. So, I go in there, and things are barren. Like, it looks abandoned. It's like the same structure inside as their house, but there's just nothing there. No carpet, no anything. Okay, no. That's not entirely true. It's not no anything. There's like some stools at the bar and stuff, but it's very minimal furniture and just very uncomfortable, like concrete walls and stuff. It's very, very just kind of unsettling. And I think after that, I would wake up. If there was any more to that dream, I don't remember it. But yeah, I would have that dream the evening before Halloween for a good few years when I was younger. It was always very weird and creepy. But yeah, I wonder if you guys have had any reoccurring dreams. I mean, there's also like the other stuff, like, I'll have pretty inconsequential reoccurring dreams. Like it's, the same trying to get up but falling sort of dream or something. That one stood out though, because it was a little more unique. Hi, Spooky. Alex was missing you. We're glad to see you, Spooky. How have you been today? I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. This looks fancy as hell. This looks expensive. Who sent this? She remarked. I felt dread consume me. I once again knew what was coming. I knew when she reached into the box what she was going to be pulling out. And I was right. Some kind of medieval looking chalice? Oh my god, you guys, it's heavy. Like, this is like real. Excuse me. What on earth? I feel like a queen with this thing. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Whoever sent this, you better not have spent a lot on it. I would feel so bad. Please, if you're watching, send me a private message. I want to know what the story is here. She giggled as she steadied it in her hands, then her brow began to furrow. Is this from something? Is this from a game we played on stream? I feel like I've seen this. It reminds me so much of something. I wanted to shout through the screen, tell her to throw it away, tell her to run, but I know she never did. My hands were shaking and my head was throbbing. The chalice was real. That means the man in the hat must be real. He took her, he changed her into whatever she is now. That chalice had to be how he did it. Some kind of fucked up ritual. Who was he? What was he? Had he been planning this for her whole life? And why now does he come to me at night? I tried my best to put it together, but it didn't fit. How could this connect to Candle Cane? Candle Cane was an internet thing that just popped up this year. And that she happened upon at random. How could that relate to a dream from her childhood? It didn't make sense. I couldn't hang on any longer. I had to go to sleep. As much as I was dreading it, as much as everything seemed to be going a mile a minute, I had to stop. The man in the hat. I wrote it on one more index card and stuck it to the corkboard. Then I popped a few more painkillers and some melatonin and collapsed on my bed, falling into a deep sleep almost immediately. Then the dreams began. I stood at my bathroom mirror, looking deep into my reflection. Only I didn't see me as I am now. I saw the old me, the me I fought so hard to change. I was afraid of her. She taunted me. I didn't want to go back, but did I deserve to stay? I held my eyes closed, praying that when I opened them, I would see the real me again, but I didn't. It was still the other one. I tried again, and it was the same. I tried a third time. This time it finally wasn't her. It wasn't anyone. I had no reflection anymore. I looked in the mirror, and I saw no one. I was no one. I stared and stared into the lack of me. Then I felt my skin begin to bubble and stretch. My body began to change. My bones popped and morphed. I felt the muscles slide up and down into place under my skin. I began to panic. I couldn't go back. I put my hands to my face, trying to hold everything together, to force it not to change, but my fingers slid inside my skin, slid through the muscle and tissue. I could feel my own skull. I could feel my eyes in their sockets underneath my eyelids. I could feel the roots of my teeth underneath my gums. It was all beginning to soften. I knew I couldn't keep it together. I knew I couldn't stay me anymore. With a subtle brush of my fingers against my teeth roots, I could make them fall out like they were nothing. That's what I began to do, dislodging my back teeth one by one. It felt uncomfortable having them there. They had to go. Then I grabbed my front teeth in a handful, dropped them all, hearing their hollow clattering into the sink. I did the same with all my bottom teeth. Every last one had to go. I sunk my hands deeper into my face, sunk them inside my skull. It was all soft like putty now. I played with the strings on the back of my eyeballs. I watched as they popped in and out of their sockets. Eventually, I grabbed both in one hand, yanked them out. I didn't want them anymore. I didn't want anything anymore. I would rather be nothing. I would rather be no one. I deserved to be no one. My body was wasted on me. I raised one of the eyeballs to my face, to face myself, so I could see what I had done. I saw a face of melting wax. The holes of my eyes and mouth stretched down and became cavernous voids. But my eye holes weren't as empty as I thought. Deep in the two black abysses, I saw new eyes. Only they weren't mine. They were the most horrible eyes I had ever seen. Like every bad thing to ever exist lived inside of them. I woke up screaming. Those eyes seared into my vision like an old TV. Quickly, my screams turned to violent sobs. It all flooded out in a torrent. I couldn't hold the pieces together anymore. I cried about all of it. I cried about things I didn't even know I was still holding on to. It was like one domino fell, and then it all came crashing down. I cried until I ran out of tears. My head hurt even worse today, and the respite of sleep was slim to none. I skipped my workout altogether and went straight for the coffee and painkillers. I put on my... Oh, actually... Yeah, we've still got a ton to go. So I think starting on this new day is probably the best place for us to stop the story. But let me catch up on chat. Oh, what movie were you watching, Spooky? Oh, it was a birthday party yesterday? Nice. Excuse me. I'm gonna stand up for the last bit of stream. Stretch my legs and stuff. Oh my gosh, my bones are cracking. Here, we'll get you guys over here. We'll do some just chilling for a little bit. But yeah, what movie were you watching? It was okay, you've seen better? Oh, well, I mean, I hope you at least enjoyed it well enough. If it was okay, I guess it could have been worse. W, you had one dream. Imagine working in a restaurant and the chef was cooking something weird. Turns out it was bloody spaghetti. Ew, that sounds so nasty. I hope you didn't have to eat it, W. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Breathe and a posture check. Sounds good. Visited your dad. Oh, yeah. I think that's what you mentioned earlier, Alex. Okay. So let's do some breathing. Oh, that breath felt good. And one more. All right. And a posture check. Back straight, shoulders back, boobs out. Get yourself all stretched and postured, everyone. Sword, you got the biggest of most fit. Ooh, nice sword. Oh my gosh, Alex, you caught Derpy. Oh, did I lose? Okay, I thought I lost a tracker for a second. Congratulations, Alex. That's awesome. Good stopping point. Yeah, I thought so. It seemed like it. Now, I just need to make sure I remember where we left off. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to review this VOD. Up was a sad movie you liked. Yeah, the beginning of Up is absolutely amazing. Some of the best animation is in that first 15 minutes. I don't mean like technical animation, I just mean like an animated movie. But yeah, it is sad. I mean, that's kind of par for the course with Pixar though, isn't it? Yeah. You've had so many weird dreams and nightmares, you could, well, write a book. How many of these have been inspired by your nightmares? Who we gonna raid? I am not sure yet. If Cosmic is streaming, we'll raid Cosmic, but I don't know when she was gonna start. Oh, I did want to mention the part Jen is on. We might raid Jen. The part where like with the dream where Cole was going on about like being afraid to go back to the old her and not deserving her body and stuff. That was that's kind of accurate. I think a lot of trans people have felt similar things. I know I certainly have. Like whether it's not believing you deserve your old body. Like okay, so it's kind of Cosmic is ending? What the heck? She started after me, I think. Okay. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like I had many a time where I felt like because I didn't appreciate my guy body, like I it would have been better suited to someone else. Like I wished I could just give up my body for someone who would actually appreciate it and stuff. And it kind of leads into that like feeling like you don't deserve to have been born sort of feeling. But then it's also with the body that you make for yourself, so to speak. Like you put in so much work, but then you're just still kind of like, do I deserve to have all of this stuff that yeah, you've worked hard for it, but it's like I don't know, I'm not explaining it very well. It kind of hit though, that part, Rain. Especially like even today I'm kind of terrified that I'll go back to the way I used to be someday. I don't want to go back ever. Pocahontas is okay. Cosmic is an ending. She crashed, and when she came back, was on the... Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Durs. And thank you, Derpy, for pinning that to make sure I saw it. Derpy, pretty sure you mentioned this, but you used to have a recurring dream where you were walking down the road, kicking a can when a nuclear plant undergoes a meltdown and you're vaporized. Thing is, you were like 5 at the time, so you don't know why you would dream. Kids are weird. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, that is intense. I don't remember if I ever told you guys about my like existential, I don't know if I could call it a nightmare, but it was definitely me dealing with a lot of stuff. Yeah, we can get into it real quick. Basically, like this dream, at least from what I can remember, started at like the end of some adventure where we were supposed to like grab this crystal and that was going to stop the world from like being destroyed. So we're at the end of this adventure, me and, my dream friends, whoever they were. And the crystal is right there. We're like about to get to it. So the world is like crumbling around us, like pieces of the ground are breaking apart and just floating into nothingness. The world is basically dissolving. So we're like, down to the wire. We're at the last minute. This is the last chance for Earth. And I dive, I get the crystal, but it's too late. Like I see my friends, going into nothingness and the world crumbling around me, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. It's just me and the crystal in absolute nothingness. Like I can't even say it's space exactly because like the stars, at least not outer space, like it's a space of sorts, but it's just like literal nothing except me and this crystal. Just floating in this void where there's not even, stars or anything. And that's not where the dream ends. Like the most of the dream is me in that nothingness, unable to, like, by grabbing the crystal, I became like a sort of, I don't know, I wasn't dying. The crystal made it so I wasn't dying. I was just stuck in this void, unable to die, unable to do anything. And so I was just stuck there with myself, and the dream was I lost all sense of time, but it ended up being like eons in the dream. And eventually, I figured out how to make things. And so, I started like willing things into existence. At that point, I basically became a god at that point. Um, and so, like, I started making planets and life and, a world. And I don't really remember much clearly past that, but I do remember the feelings of being surrounded by a void and of being the only one left, of having your entire world literally just taken away. Like, it sounds like a pretty awful dream, a pretty awful memory, but I really value that dream a lot. Like, the dreams we have, they're not quote unquote real experiences, but the emotions we feel during those dreams, those are real. And to be able to feel that sort of dread and loneliness was a very interesting experience that I'm honestly glad I've gotten to experience, just because I want to know what that sort of stuff feels like. Alex, your most recent dream was that you were at a book club and everyone was leaving because it was the end of it. You were there too. Aw, I was there too. Awesome. Sounds like a pretty good dream. I hope we read a good book. Derpy, oh, I read that one already. Rain, yeah, your thought about Daria is that she hasn't fully accepted herself yet. I think for a lot of trans people, even when we, accept who we are, I don't know if a lot of us ever 100% fully accept it. Like, I hate to break it to you guys, but like, even after transitioning, there can still be a lot of doubt, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, but don't get me wrong, it is way better. Like, I am so much happier than I used to be before transitioning. And I definitely would not want to go back. But, it's hard. Sometimes you feel like, is this worth it? Or, do I deserve all the progress, all the good things that have happened to me? When there's so many other people who are still suffering, it can be hard. But it's definitely worth it if that's, if it means you getting to be who you are. Rain, that's very trippy dream. Astral is God confirmed. Yeah, I mean, maybe you are all just something I created. Maybe we take the solipsist approach. I don't know any of you are real. I just know I'm real. Derpy, definitely said this one before, but it's interesting you brought up a void dream like that. Because the very first dream you had before becoming conscious was you were in a gray void box with no doors or windows. You were on your back. Okay. You got up, looked around a bit, then woke up on the morning of your third birthday. That is very interesting, and I don't know if there's many people who have something like that. I certainly don't remember anything from that early. At least if I do, I don't oh my gosh, I just hit my bed. If I do remember anything from that early, I don't recognize that it was that early, you know? Like, I definitely remember dreams from elementary school, but I could not tell you, like, the earliest memory I have, because once you get back that far for me, things get a little blurry. I'm old, remember? It's been a few decades. But yeah, that's a very interesting dream, Derpy. I hope you never forget that one. Those weird dreams are nice to remember. Hi world, how are you doing? W, do you think female cats and male cats get along together? Yeah, sometimes they can. They do have different genders and approaches at time. I've had more experience with trouble between guy cats and girl cats though, so I personally have preferred to have girl cats as pets. Guy cats can be a little aggressive sometimes. Rain, you genuinely had a nightmare about sentient toilet paper that killed people? Oh my gosh, that sounds ridiculous. Moosey, you did make it. We're overtime, but you made it. We've talked about this. You are not old. I'm old. I'm decades old. Aw, Anna, you're still here. You're in an all-boy household when it comes to pets. Like, don't get me wrong. One of my my first cat that I was really close with, Hey say Godzilla. Oh my gosh, I love that we've got another Godzilla fan. It always makes me really happy when I see a Godzilla name come into a chat, because I love Godzilla. And yeah, Heisei Godzilla, definitely the best era. I'm not at all biased because I'm a 90s kid. But yeah, like my first cat that I really bonded with was a guy cat. He kind of bullied our younger female cat that we got later on. But I loved that cat so much. He would lay up above my head when I went to sleep, and I would fall asleep petting him. Who's goated Godzilla? I think Rain was saying Heisei era Godzilla. Probably the 90s as opposed to like the Biollante Godzilla, because I think that one was still a little different. All right, let me get another drink real quick. All right, here's your hydrate, Moosey, and then we'll do the others. Ooh, your reoccurring nightmare is there's a giant spider in your room every room you go in. That sounds awful, Moosey. When you say giant spider, how big are we talking? Oh my gosh. Hey, say you're not a Godzilla? I feel lied to. It's okay if you're not a Godzilla. We still love you. Okay, let's do a posture check. Back straight, shoulders back, boobs out. We have our good posture now. Because we've been slouching a bit, and we cannot have that. And a couple deep breaths. Derpy, you've always been really good at remembering your dreams. It's pretty cool to have a personal movie. Yeah, I used to be pretty good about remembering my dreams. The older I've gotten, the harder it is to remember them. I don't have nearly as many interesting dreams as I used to when I was in like high school and college, for example. Anna, you have a cat and your service dog. Your cat uses her as a Oh, that's so cute. Your service dog must be so sweet. 3 feet? No, no 3 feet spiders. Oh my gosh, Muzi, at least the size of half the room. That is terrible. I would hate that. But like if I woke up from a nightmare, I would be like, "Oh my gosh, like that was an amazing dream to have." I love being able to have those experiences cuz even though it didn't actually happen, you still go through those emotions like I was saying earlier. The emotions are real, so it feels like you survived something, and that's kind of a cool feeling. Specifically the Heisei Godzilla that got created in the alternate timeline to fight King Ghidorah after they went back in time and erased the original Godzilla. Getting really specific here, okay. Yeah, I'm not as much a fan of Meltdown Godzilla. Like, he's cool and all, but, yeah, I don't know. I like just good old, like, Space Godzilla, Godzilla, not Space Godzilla, but Godzilla that was in Space Godzilla. WWE, you used to watch PBS a lot as a kid? I did too. We had slightly different shows on though, because I'm a little older, I'm guessing. But yeah, I definitely watched Shiny Time Station, Arthur, Zaboomafoo. Let's see, what else did I watch? Gosh, I'm blanking. But yeah, I watched a lot of PBS when I was a kid. Ooh, Carmen Sandiego. I liked Carmen Sandiego. Um, well, Alex, you don't know which Godzilla it is. I mean, you might be able to figure it out, but oh well. Oh yeah, that meltdown dream you mentioned was a reoccurring nightmare, which makes it extra bizarre that 5-year-old me was. Yeah, that's really weird, Derpy. Head pats? Of course, Skoji. Such a good little chat. You deserve all the head pats. I love you very much, chat. Hey, say you're already in college. You're staying there for 9. Oh, so are you doing grad school then? Hey, say, is that your plan? Anna joined your Discord. You can post. Oh wait, what can you post? Oh, your kitties. Oh, your kitty and your dog. I mean, yeah. I can't wait to see them. But yeah, about the PBS, my grandparents didn't have cable, so whenever we were over there, we watched PBS. Imagine a spider 8 feet rushing at you. What would you do? Probably die. Because I am, there's fight or flight. I tend to freeze. So that spider would probably kill me. Hi, how am I supposed to pronounce your name? Is it should I just call you Kura? Hi, Kura. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, Alex, you and me are on the same page. We'd both die. It's just a spider. You could just launch it in the air with a car. What do you mean? I can't launch it into the air with a car. How would I do that? Angry video game nerd and nostalgia critics do good videos. Also with Phantom Strider. I don't know. Is Phantom Strider just another YouTuber? You doing driving, wrestling, etc. You would fight because it's just an an oversized spider is terrifying though. They're like, consider, if it was that big, it would catch prey about your size perhaps. So I don't know, you can try to outmatch it strength wise, but and you can go down fighting, but I don't know. It's possible you would come out ahead. I don't know. It depends on a lot of things. Maybe you have weapons and stuff, but like a giant truck would crush it. But if you don't have a giant truck though, like, I guess it depends on a lot on what you have access to. I'd probably end up dying though if I didn't have anywhere I could run. Even if I did, I'd probably end up dying. You can show us. So do you just randomly have a sword with you? You dork. Sounds like you're just gonna give yourself whatever powers you can to kill this spider. But yeah, if I had a sword, I'd probably still die. All right, we went a little bit over time, you guys. So let's go ahead. Not really, but you can make your... Oh, that's really cool. Did you study blacksmithing? It'd be cool to make a sword. Let's go ahead and end our stream here. Thank you so much for coming to join me. I'm sorry we only got through half a chapter today instead of a chapter. But let's go get our raid started. It sounds like we're gonna raid Miss Cosmic. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Next time we'll do a quarter of a chapter. We gotta at least finish the chapter. What the heck? All right, let me give you guys one more hug. Of what? Oh, so, hey, say we were reading a story today. On Sundays, we read creepypastas, but we've been reading a really long one, and we've been getting very, very distracted. Oh my gosh, Pinky, you're late. I'm glad we got to see you, though, Pinky. I hope you've been having a wonderful day. Exactly what you were about to say, Derpy. You guys are mean to me. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Let's put you on the stream end screen. Miraculous Ladybug is good. I kind of like to see it. I haven't gone out of my way to, though. Darn, you've been... Oh, no, Pinky. You were just... I'm glad you got some relaxation, though, Pinky. You missed all... But no worries, next time you'll... Yeah, no, it'll... Well, we've been playing... We've been doing a little bit of a recap before we start because we've been doing this for a few weeks now. Sucks a little, but there's... Yeah, I'm... Honestly, Pinky, I'm happy just to see you guys for a little bit. Like, even if you come late or you come and don't stay, I enjoy seeing you guys. What days do we usually stream? Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are our usual streams. We have scheduling on our Discord. You can find the link down below. And yeah, every Saturday I post what we're going to be doing for the week. So you can always look there if you want to see the schedule. Thank you, Derpy. Even in the Discord, so it's not like you're not around. Absolutely. I'm not the best at like socializing on Discord servers all the time. I try to be at least a little active though. You have a test tomorrow for 2 weeks, so you're gonna go, yeah, go get some rest. Good night, Heisei. Hi, Arya. Okay, let me find Cosmic still going. She absolutely is. Alright, I'm gonna drop you guys off with Cosmic / raid. Cosmic Dharma. Perfect. Alright, y'all. I'm not sure what Cosmic's doing right now, but y'all have fun with her. Make her feel, I don't know, make her feel happy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where that, I can't think anymore, you guys. Okay, I think that's my cue. I need to get out of here and leave you with someone who's gonna just melt your brain. Alright, everyone. Eat some good food. Don't yell slurs, you brat. Good night, everyone, or, you know, whatever it is for you. Good now. I love you all very, very much. Oh, Steve, oh no, I missed you. You also just got here, but you'll make sure to stop by in the future. You have such a soothing... Thank you, Steve. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you again. I wish we had had more time. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, go eat some good food. Eat plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. Oh my god, my brain is broken, you guys. You know what? I love y'all. Get out of here. I can't do this. Oh my gosh, I can't get to the raid button. Oh, raid is almost here. Alright, everyone. 5 seconds. Go eat water. Yeah, eat water, everyone.